Okay, rightio. So when we last left, I'm going to try to share the screen. Right, so we should be able to see the screen inside the Hangouts anyway. Can everyone see it?
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just using share
Roll20, you mean? Or?
And well, you'll get Roll20, but you also should be able to see it in the Hangout.
Yeah.
So
here we go.
It's going to be very interesting from my whispers, but we'll see how we go.
Purely as a screen share. I'm just going to live in the Roll20 share thing.
Yeah, same.
Well, this is for the recording anyway, so people can see what's going on. But anyway.
I'll just be in Roll20 unless I want to spy on what people are whispering you.
No, I've turned it off now. That's it. It's all gone. No. All whispers are now sacrosanct. Okay. So, when we last left you were on the side of the Serpentine just over here, not that far out from the Peak's Rest. You had encountered some sort of dragon-type creature, a wyvern. It displayed odd features such as flaming breath, which most wyverns don't possess. And for a wyvern, it was pretty fragile. It only took, I think, 2 or 3 blows to take it out. So, from that part, everyone, I haven't put in the community, but everyone gets 200 XP. I worked it all out, so that's what you get. Add that to your totals, except for those of you who are multi-classing. Is there anyone?
Yep. Wait, am I multi?
I think you're dual class.
Yeah, I'm dual.
Okay, right, yeah.
I always get confused. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a difference.
Okay. Yep, so, rightio. So, what I'm going to do is just go through time pretty quickly here, just for the sake of the story. So you progress down along the Serpentine until you get to, if it would point in the right place, that's really cool. You saw us trying to get to this point here, where basically as you look out across the plains or the swamp, you can see the Iron Swamp, and then you can see a small river, and then you can see the Hithini Forest, which you guys don't want to really get too close to. So at around about this point, you will find a pathway, a settle over the mountains, so that you'll be on the Dundas Plains side, and from there continue southwest down to Waros. That is the plan. So you have traveled 2, 4, 6, 7 days. So if you want to know, so that's my calendar thing. Yep.
Hang on, that puts us up to...
Is there anyone who wants to try to hunt here to try to save your rations?
Yep.
How much time would it take?
I'll use locate animal to try and find any deer.
Mountain goat, more likely.
It's pretty rad. But okay.
Steve, I just remembered in that game when I asked the Druid to use cool animal to find us some meat.
That's
The look that I got.
I know.
I'm not going to talk to the thing. I mean,
just going to
I'm
slaughter
not going to
it.
get to know its name or anything. You know, it's all part of the circle of life.
All part of the circle of life.
Or how many days are we saying that we're traveling? 7.
7. So, God Almighty, it's a bloody thing. So we were in Sunfall. You guys.
So we are now. Midday of the 3rd week. if that's the case.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
Have we managed to heal or get any healing done over those days?
You would have healed. There's been no major encounters. There's just been the odd thing happening, like the odd bruise and scrape, so nothing major. But you all would have healed your 1 hit point per night, so that's 6 hit points for anyone who needed any more.
Yeah.
And come tomorrow, if there's no encounters, you'll get that plus your con bonus again, 1 plus another and con bonus.
Plus, every day we've been like unattacked, I would have healed 2 8-point heals.
Okay, rightio. So I would say the group would be sort of finished by then.
Mm-hmm.
That's all cool.
And there's another druid with the same, so yeah, almost
Yep.
certainly.
Yeah, no, I think we're taking good care of it.
Back up to
Okay.
full.
Rightio. So I guess the question is, what is it you're wanting to do now that you sort of entered this
Well,
particular
I would
zone?
say that we would have been hunting or trying to look for anything that we may
Yep.
have been
You
able to trade.
have the time of year is fine, so you've been living a subsistence life, so it's not a high life, but you still got your. If you've got iron rations, they're still there unless you want to dip into them. If you've got standard rations, you really need to start eating them because they're going to start going off now.
It's more a case of, if we've been hunting anything, saving any pelts that we can.
It would be more
scraping them out.
opportunistic, and it's purely for food. I get the feeling that you guys would not be wanting to stay long in any one place. To
No.
actually have to stay, gut and skin and tan and all that sort of stuff requires more
They're flipping
stationary.
wyvern, no?
Yeah. Okay. So, as you see, small rabbits, hares, small deer, goats, all that sort of stuff, and what the druids can find in the way of tubers and other bits and pieces of plant life, you're able to make a fairly palatable stew, which is keeping you guys going. Yeah, as I said, until you get to about this point on the map, which won't give me it, but until you get about that point on the map, I need all of you please to give me a 4d6 roll.
Who's a good cook?
No one's got that skill.
Sorry,
That's
I'm
why
a
it's barely
navigator
palatable.
and a fisher.
Yeah.
I'm an armorer. I don't think you want me making the food.
Well, I'm a farrier, so I'm not much better.
Right. So if that number you just threw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, who's number 7 missing? Sid.
That's probably me.
Okay.
'Cause
If-
yeah.
Yeah. If the number you've just rolled is less than your wisdom, just tell me.
Yes.
Doubt it.
Yes.
Not even gonna check.
Nope.
Okay, rightio. So I heard 2 yeses. So the 2 yeses, as you're moving down southwards along the not quite the spine because it'd be like really bad for you. It's really tall up there. So you're about a third of the way up the mountain. You can see the plains. You can see the beginning of the lake. You can't quite see Doontown, but at night time you can just see the glow just below the horizon, sort of thing that you've been tracking. Both of you two seem to see something glinting around about here.
Sorry, what was it meant to
Yeah.
be?
I'm sorry?
What was the roll meant to be?
I can't hear you, sorry. The
What was the
echoes.
roll meant to be?
Under
If
your
it's
wisdom.
under your wisdom.
Oh, okay, never mind. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So is it a consistent glint? Is it...
It's staying glinty.
Okay, it's staying glinty. Well, I'll point it out to the party, and it looks like it's worth investigating. So,
Well, it will take you a day to get down there, and then you're going to have to get into the swamp, and then whatever time it takes you to get back and up and carry on. But it's entirely up to you.
but
Also,
hey,
please,
let's put it this way, we're broke otherwise.
yes, but please do be aware of how close you are to the Hithini.
Do we really want to take this risk?
So
It's
if
the-
you
it's the
zoom
forest
about
inside.
halfway, Yeah, you guys are here,
Oh.
and the glint thing is about here.
How far into the swamp does it look like it is?
It'd be about 4 hours. 4 miles at the most.
4 miles? Okay.
Hang on, yeah, 4 miles at the most. But remember, you're going to be really slow.
We're about to say really
So-
bogged down. Yeah, we know.
You're seeing a glint 4 miles away. That's got to be a big ass thing.
Yep.
And it's only the elevation of the mountain that you're on lets you see that.
Yeah.
So, like I say, I'm keen to sort of get down there. It's only 4 miles in. It'd be if we rested at the base or near the base of the mountain tonight, we'd have like a day in and out sort of
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree
Why
with
is there
that.
no telescopic vision spell?
It's called clarity. No, clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance?
Yep, clairvoyance.
Right. So I will try and see from up here if I can find any bearings that I can sort of take. It's in between that part of the stream and that, and start sort of making our way down, keeping my eye on it.
Mm-hmm. Is the rest of the group going with her?
Yep, before she starts walking down though, I will pull out a piece of paper or even in the back of my scroll book, just try and draw roughly where it is so we know
Yep.
exactly what we're looking for and whereabouts it is.
Okay.
And any identifying patches of trees or grass.
Very,
or,
very difficult. You can see scattered about just the odd little copse of trees, very thin, spindly looking,
Yeah.
wispy things from your vantage point. It's very hard to see.
But I'd be able to tell it's between the 3 trees that make a perfect triangle from this
Well,
location.
you wouldn't see the individual trees, you're just seeing sort of
Well,
clumps.
yeah, the patches.
Just
Yeah.
green blobs.
Okay, so you start making your way down. Can I get everyone to roll me a dexterity check, 4d6, and if you have any secondary skill that you could say counts towards this,
Yeah. I've got a thief skill called
Climb walls.
climb walls. Yeah.
what's the percentage?
93.
Rock.
Okay. Roll a d20. If you roll a 1, somehow you've slipped and fall and hurt yourself.
Okay, so just like d20. Sweet. Please.
Is
no.
low
Okay.
good on this? On next checks and stuff?
Low is better.
Excellent.
So if your roll gave you equal to or less than your dexterity,
Yep.
you're totally
Yep.
fine.
Nope.
If you are over, how much are you over?
5 points.
Significantly.
How much? Sid?
8
That's what?
points.
8 points?
Oh no.
I'm over by 4.
4.
And I'm over by 3.
3. Okay, the 3s and the 4s take some damage.
What's happening, guys?
But this is as you come down, so it's not that easy. Both of you take 11 points of damage, whoever got 3 over and the 4 over.
Whoa.
I believe 2 of us got 4 and I got the 3.
Yep. And the ones who got the 5s and the 8s, you have managed to take 11 points of damage and also really badly hurt one of your feet, so you can't move anymore.
How much damage, sorry, Steve?
11.
Well, I'm back to where I started again.
What,
So
broken
who was
down the
on
bottom of the
5?
cliff.
8?
What are you doing, guys?
Well, who's hurt?
One of the Druids is lying down on the ground because his ankle is about the size of a melon, and Thorin is bravely limping on, but you can tell she's in a hell of a lot of pain because her shoes, if that's what she's wearing, look like they're about to burst.
Oh shit.
One of them.
Ooh.
Right, which druid do I carry?
Nah. Who's injured?
Thorin
I'm
is
going to give myself a healing.
Okay, that'll give you rid of the hit points.
Not
Thorin
the
is
injury.
still tall. Is the tall one, right?
Yep.
Thorin is
Tall female fighter. Cool. Whichever
that
side
not-
you're lumping on, I'll just walk up and support you on that side.
Would that not help my injured feet?
No, there is a spell that can get rid of any of the other things, but you don't have it. Yeah. I don't even know if druids get it. I know clerics do.
Attempt to form a brace out of any strong sort of branches that we can find.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of, if the cleric can't walk, then
Druid, yeah.
oh, sorry, the druid can't walk, then we'll form a sort of a stretcher
Mm-hmm.
as best we can.
Or I could just wait here. What's the worst that could happen? Ha 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 ha.
This is Skagen. Nothing happened. I'm in a really safe sounding part of the world.
Well, it's either we do nothing and something comes after us, or we do something and something comes after us.
Exactly.
I'm
mean,
the
it's
druid.
not
I'm at one with nature.
It's not like the last druid that went through the swamp had any issues, apart from a tiny spider.
Okay, so you eventually that takes the rest of the day to get down to the bottom of the mountain. It's hard going, and can I get the druid and the fighter to give me a con check, please?
Oh, all the big rolls. Why aren't we using a system where you want a big roll?
So are they both under your cons?
No. 2 over.
Pass by 3.
Okay, so Thorin, you can actually keep hobbling on. You don't slow the group down that much, but you're at a -2 because your balance isn't that sure to initiative, damage, and to hit until you can get something better to heal your ankle. The druid, you can only move at a half speed, which means you'll be moving at quarter of speed in the swamp.
Sorry, to initiative, to hits, and
Damage. It's hard for you to keep the weight on that foot, sort of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Until you can find some other way to heal it. So Druid, the group has to slow down significantly for you. We'll put you on a travois or a stretcher. They'll actually make better time if you are on one.
I was just about to ask. Can we carry him?
yeah. Who had the canvas / tarpaulin?
I've got a tarpaulin.
And who had like decent staves? I mean, I'm going to end up using mine as a walking stick.
Well, I've got like a machete. We can clear some wood from
Rightio.
somewhere. I think. Get a couple
Okay,
of,
Gold, Hyam starts clearing about some wood, stripping it down, trying to find the best, straightest pieces, tying his tarpaulin to the stretcher.
Mm-hmm.
And just to make it easier, do you want to make it a short tarp, a short stretcher, so he sits? It's more like a chair you're pulling along as opposed to a stretcher.
Whatever.
Yeah. The short one's probably easier.
Okay.
Yeah, especially
yeah.
heading downhill.
Yep. Okay. So who is taking the front of the stretcher chair?
Actually, would it be not? I guess carrying him on my back or something would be.
You could do that easily. You could tie him to your back. You've got enough strength.
Yeah, but I mean that's easier. It doesn't take so much time. Just someone else carry his backpack and I'll carry him.
Okay.
If that's not going to hurt him too much.
Yeah, I can carry his crap, no problem.
Okay, so you rope him up to you, Hyam. So I don't think it slows you down terribly much.
Cool. He's my buddy, the druid.
Good work, my gold friend.
Yes. And just remember, if he needs to cast a spell, you've got to be pretty still for him to be able to get it off. Just saying.
I'll let you know if I want to cast a spell. You just drop me and I'll cast from the floor.
and screaming in pain. Why did I hit my fucking ankle?
There's a verbal component. I mean,
Yeah, it's called scream.
Well, last week for the halfling druid being hauled around whilst casting spells.
Yeah, we know how well that went, didn't we?
it's only going to hurt if I land on my foot.
That's right. So I'll land on my
I'm
face.
sure he has better dexterity than.
Just drop me on my head.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so guys, you set up a watch for the night. If you can give me a standard one somewhere.
Okay.
What's the normal watch going to be?
Okay, so the watches. We're going to have the halfling in the
Got anyone
third
that can
watch.
see because they should take midnight.
So we've got Thorin. No, the darkest before dawn sort of thing, as always.
Yeah, but if we've got anyone with like dark vision or whatever
Yeah.
it's called,
That would
they should
be
take like the darkest
the
of night.
halfling.
Okay.
That's the only, dark vision person we've got. So there are what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Lincoln.
I can do my spells.
I'm sorry. We've got our normal watches are going to be myself. Hang on. So Thorin and Hrith
Mm-hmm.
on watch 1. Second watch is going to be
I could go on the second watch since I'm fine.
and I'm just trying to work out what's best. We're going to have actually, and we're going to change that around. My apologies. First watch is going to be me and Ongen. No, not Ongen. Ongen's going in third. Me and Helt, the other druid, the first druid.
What's the like injury? Like, what would you call it, Steve? I'm just looking to see if
No,
there's
we're
any
both lame.
way to.
God damn it.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say? Sorry, Scott?
Is like that sort of damage where I'm like injured? Is there like a term for that that I could? I'm just trying to see if there's any spells that.
Oh,
Disabled.
okay.
Lame.
Yeah, well, if you're an invalid, that sort of stuff. The spell,
Used to be
I
called
think it might actually only be a
Restoration,
cleric. But just give me a second.
Right, no, it's going to have to be that way. Right, myself and Hrith on the first watch. Megan, Tatwald, and Heim on watch 2. That's one of the dark ones, so 3 people up is always good. And then the
It's a
third
6th level
watch.
cleric spell called Heal. I don't know if the bard gets, the druid gets it.
I'm actually just looking.
Right, so essentially we're going to have to nurse it for a few weeks.
Well, don't forget there's other things. If you read the player's guide to...
And that puts the third watch in as the 2 druids, Ongen and Hilt.
So the halfling is actually now with the other druid.
Yeah, on the third watch.
Okay. Rightio. Well, that's we've got a list there. If you can put it somewhere so I know what the standard is. That's cool. The night goes through. Ha ha ha. So everyone heals a hit point. Is there anything you want to do, Scott, about your character? Health, I think it is, isn't it? It's health.
I mean, I could splint my leg.
Yep.
I'm just not quite sure why heal is different to Cure light wounds other than the effect.
Cure light wounds only regenerates hit points because you've also got cure blindness, cure disease, and heal is the one that can take care of everything else.
And you've also got the fact that all it does is affect cosmetic stuff.
But
So
the cure light wound says that it heals hit points as well as injury damage.
Okay.
And seeing as clerics are not available.
Yeah, no. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of having a druid-only game. You can't rely too much on them being the
It's just from reading the
aid
description
kit.
of cure light wounds.
Yeah,
it
no, that's cool. I'm
just
having
to
a
me,
look at
it
it,
sort of
matey.
would heal it, but
Yeah. Oh, that's why I can't find it in the magic users section.
Yeah, upon laying his or her hand upon a creature that causes 1 to 8 hit points of wound or other injury damage to the creature.
Yeah, it's all about caused wounds will heal. So it's a wound, not a sprain. It's a the cure light things is purely for getting back from combat, whereas the other ones, that's why they've got cure disease, cure blindness, and heal for the other things. But I don't understand why heal's an 6th level spell.
Because
Should
heal
be
is
one
60
of
hit points of healing and everything.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird. But anyway,
all right. Well, yeah, I'll just split my leg.
Yeah, splint it and
Make sure check for any obvious broken bones.
okay, you feel around. There doesn't seem to be anything broken, but it is bloody sore and bulgy.
Yeah.
So you splint it. You put some sort of tight compress on it.
I'll make myself a bit of a like crutch as well.
Yep. Okay.
With the help of my gold buddy, if he has time to give me a hand, and I'll just sort of try to get the hang of hobbling around on it so that I can move around if I need to.
Okay. So early that morning, you all awake to around about 50 yards away from you, is where the base of the mountain meets the Iron Swamp. It's not a quick or clean transition. You can sort of see that there's quite a bit of stable land that goes pretty far into it, but your guess as to where the stable land and what looks like stable land finishes is a bit more hazy. So taking your readings, taking a look at your picture, you roughly try to line sight up several things that will hopefully keep you in the rough general direction of what you're going for. And are you having a particular marching order, or you're all spread out?
we will have sort of a, I suppose, first off, we're going to get out a rope and tie ourselves together so that if anybody falls into any quicksand, we're going to know about it, be able to pull them out.
We got anyone that's particularly good at spotting stuff?
If you had a ranger, you'd have an easy
I would have thought
way,
I would have thought the thief might have been the best for that job, so we might move the thief towards the front. Now, where are we?
I've got 100 foot of rope if we need to tie ourselves together.
Yeah. So, I would say we're going to have like where our current oh shoot. Where our current marching order is, we'll move Tatwald to where I am, move Heim to where Tatwald is, and then we will move. Oh God, I wish I could move everyone.
So where are you going, sorry?
Okay, so if we move myself to where Hreth is,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just need to...
yeah, move
Yep.
Tatwald to the front.
Come on, Tetwald, up you go.
Yep. Move Heim to the back.
Behind health because he's on a stretcher.
Yeah. Move more towards the middle.
Well, he can't do that. He's got to be... Oh, okay, because he's got to
Yeah,
be
He's
in
on his
a
back.
stretcher.
Yeah.
Well, he's in a chair.
And now
sort of thing.
move Hreth directly in behind me. So we've got a fighter covering the spellcasters.
Mm-hmm. Who's carrying the front of the chair? Because at the moment it's planted face down.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it was. Didn't he splint it and he's walking with a walking stick or something?
He
And,
can't walk on it yet.
I thought he was tied to your back.
yeah, I was about to say, I thought you were carrying him.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Yep, you are. You are carrying him. Sorry.
How far away are we from this shiny thing now?
About 4 miles.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't made much progress. Okay.
No,
Well,
we
if
had
I'm-
to come to. We had to get to the bottom of the mountain, and then it's 4 miles into the swamp.
If I'm ahead, I might go a bit further ahead.
How far do you want to go
Like
ahead?
still,
Each of those hexes is 5 feet.
I don't know.
Give yourself a little bit of an advantage. I'm going to, despite using my staff as a walking stick, I'm also going to be using it to test for quicksand, so it will be a little bit slower.
Yep. Well, you might want to tell Tatwald to do something similar.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll inform him that obviously it is a swamp and that might be a clever idea if he.
Right.
Did we receive magical healing, Scott, or did you just yourself?
I would have given someone else the other 8 before. Also, you, because you took damage with me. So, yeah, I would have given you 8 last night.
Cool.
Right, so those part of the wounds are healed. The internal part of the twisted ankle or whatever still is a problem.
It's still irritating. All right.
Yeah.
I probably would have. Who else had
Megan and someone else took damage too, didn't they?
myself?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, Megan and Onga took a little bit of
I'm
damage.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. How much did you take?
11 each.
We all took 11.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'd just give you that 8 before we slept.
Okay. So spells for the day, people.
So
As
who
usual.
got healed?
I gave. I healed Megan for 8
Right.
Cool.
that night before we rested.
Yep. That's all cool. Harith, what's your spells?
Just loading up the list now.
Okay. Ongan or it would actually have to be Ongan first because health's on his back.
My first levels, I have 2 detect magic, 2 entangle, and 2 purify water for my first levels.
Yep.
And I'm going to go 2 cure wounds and 1 warp wood for second level.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Scott, what are you wanting to do?
And,
Sorry. Hey.
And a cure disease and a call lightning for third levels, because I get 2 of
Oh,
those.
yeah. Okay.
I've pretty much got it. I just got to check.
You got yours, Lincoln? Yes, I'll be taking second level is going to be levitate, because it can be. I'll take 1 comprehend languages, and I'm deciding on whether or not 2 sleep or 1 sleep, 1 magic and soul at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go with.
Yeah, I'll take 2 sleep, Steve.
Okay.
So 2 entangle, 2 detect magic at level 1, 2 cure light wounds level 2, and hold animal, and I've just got to decide on my last one. Level 3. Oh, damn it! Lost my spell list. Druids, 3.
So you guys break camp. Getting closer, Scott?
Sorry.
That's all cool. It's all cool. There's lots to choose.
Might just eat some jerky.
I'll go with summon insects just for something a bit different.
Summon insects, a very good choice in the swamp. Okay, rightio. So you guys head off in the direction roughly of where you want to go. Catwold, you're in the front. How are you operating there?
Very cautiously.
Yeah.
I think. I think I might use my longsword just to prod the ground in front of me, just to test.
Right, so using your longsword to prod the ground.
I might see if I can go stealthily.
Stealthily. That's going to cut your speed way down. But that's okay.
Well,
doesn't that mean we also have to be quite far away?
Yeah, you've got to be more than 90 feet away from him for it to actually be effective.
Okay, never mind.
Well, you can always go 90 feet away from the group.
No, I'd prefer not to.
Oh, okay.
Especially in the swamp.
Okay.
I mean, I have my methods, but that isn't one of them.
Yep. Okay, so the first hour is relatively easy. There's very few impediments in your way, but you do notice that the ground and the grass is getting spongier and spongier. The first hour takes you to mid-morning. I just need to make some wonderful rolls and see what happens. Oh, yay! It's beautiful. Just getting my little monster manual books. Now, so you're in the swamp. Swamps are fun, aren't they?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Cool. So it is, even though it's high sun, it's sort of temperate. So temperate. Swamp. Come on, where are we? Ah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Actually wrote this in a better form, but anyway. Okay, here we finally go. Okay, sorry guys. Can I get Tatwold to please roll me a d6?
There may be trouble ahead.
It's a 3.
Halfway there.
3. So you're not surprised. This is good. Tatwold, as you're moving very slowly, well, not very slowly, but slowly with caution and great care, making sure you don't step into any like quicksand or like, just a mat of grass that's lying on water or anything.
Yep.
Out of the right corner of your eye, you see some movement. You really focus in on the movement, and "180 yards away, the easiest thing to describe it is like a whole lot of greens sort of start standing up and moving quickly towards you guys. Just one, I'll give you sort of just a brief sort of description. Its hide is a nauseating moss green. It has writhing hair-like growth upon a head, and it's that sort of a greenish-black color. The eyes of this creature are a dull black. It looks like it has a leathery skin. It's not clothed at all. And if you can roll me anyone, once you've pointed it out to them, Tatwald, everyone can roll an intelligence check and get under it, please.
That's 4d6 in this game, right?
Yes. Yep.
I'll point my sword, and then I'll drop to the ground.
Right. So, anyone get under their intelligence?
Is that including me as well?
Yep.
I believe I did.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
I got my intelligence.
That's all cool. So, Tatwald, you and Preth, within seconds of each other, both almost wordlessly, silently almost, the rest of you sort of are watching with great intent, and you hear in front of you and behind you, both of them almost saying in unison, "Fuck, troll."
What?
Troll. Okay. We're going to do an initiative right now, but I need to know, are any spellcasters casting any spells? It is 180 yards away.
Casting a spell.
Right.
It's 180 yards away.
Yep. So that means that
How
we'll have
big
a
are
bit
the
of a
trolls?
time. Trolls are around about 9 foot tall.
Oh.
Really strong.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try casting sleep on it. I don't think it would work, but I'll try.
Okay.
What's the harm in trying?
That's right. Ongen and Health, sorry.
Yep, I'll cast.
Don't forget, you can. So there's two combat maneuvers you can make. You can either delay an action, or you can. Oh, crap! What was it? I just had it here before.
Okay.
That'll teach me for cleaning up. You can ready an action or delay an action. Ready an action means that you can go later on in the round if you want to. You can't interrupt anyone. You can delay an action because you state a specific trigger for you to do whatever, and you can interrupt them before they do anything on their same turn. If you're higher than them.
No, I'll cast Entangle.
Okay. Right. So get your ranges all ready and all that sort of stuff, because it's at the moment it's 180 feet away. 80 yards away, sorry. Rightio, so Tatwald, you saw it, so you need to roll a d6 and beat a 4.
We want to cast a spell.
Yeah.
So 80 yards.
180.
Oh, no, I'm saying my Entangle is 80 yards.
Okay, so you may have to do that delay in action with that specific trigger thing. Rightio. There we go. So it's coming at you guys from over there somewhere, going boom, boom, boom. So I'm bringing it on the map there. And what did you roll, Tat? Sorry?
He hasn't rolled.
He hasn't. Okay, Dan, roll the initiative 1d6.
1d6.
Yep.
Oh no.
That's okay.
So close.
Okay, it moves with pretty great speed, and it gets within 30 yards of you.
Did it just move 150?
120. Sorry, no. It gets within 60 yards of you. I beg your pardon.
Oh shit, okay.
Fast.
Steve, Sleep's got a range of 5 inches, so that's 50 yards. Is that correct?
50 yards. Yep.
Yeah, cool. So once it reaches my range is when I'll cast the spell.
Or okay, so that's not this round, unfortunately, because it's run out of
Nope.
space. That's okay. Okay, so that's all it can do. Is anyone doing any missile fire?
Yes, I'll be pulling my bow and taking a shot.
Okay, so you've got it at 60 yards. So I don't know if that's your short or medium range.
It's in my medium.
Okay, it's a -2 from range. And then you got your -2 on top.
Yeah, I know.
No, you don't. No, not with missile weapons.
Wouldn't
Only
matter.
with melee.
Wouldn't matter.
You wouldn't. Okay,
Not with a
because you're not
shot.
putting any weight on your foot to do
Mind
it.
you, I'll get a shot at the end of the round as well, but...
Yep. Anybody else doing anything?
I am gently lowering my resident druid
Right.
and drawing my great sword. I'm going to stand in front of or next to another fighter in the direction that it's coming from, and I'm going to basically hold myself ready to smash it when it gets into range.
Is there any cover?
No, it's well, there's for the halfling perhaps there's tussock.
Okay.
How quick would I have to be to go from my crossbow to battle axe?
Depends on
if you're going to scabbard your sword, your axe, sorry, and pull out your crossbow and load it, that's all you could do. If you're going to drop your sword, pull out your crossbow and load it and shoot it.
I think I'll wait then.
Okay. So you're doing nothing this round?
Yeah, just waiting.
So you're not changing weapons? Okay.
Well, I can't really shoot it this turn, can I?
You can drop your sword and shoot at it with your crossbow.
But it means picking up the weapon if it makes it to you later.
But that's okay.
Also, you're in a swamp.
I'll keep the axe in my hand.
Okay. Okay, guys. So sorry, someone was starting something.
Feel free to join me in the fighter tank line.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And Ongan, are you moving anywhere? Because I would be saying you guys would probably be changing your facing to.
I'm probably
No.
going to move backwards, I think.
Yep.
And support at this stage. Don't
Good.
really want to be in the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, end of round with Thorin.
Please.
Sorry, Dan?
I want to drop if I didn't. And crawl my way through Sussex.
Which
Try and keep
direction?
camouflage. Just out of the main wall path on patrol.
Sorry, the echo's really bad. I can't hear what you're saying.
Just crawling out of the main wall path.
Okay, you already are, because if you see where you are, it's heading this way.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
You're way over there.
That works for me.
Yeah, it's heading for the group. So you just low yourself down in the tussock and
Can
pretend to be
move like
grass.
over that way-ish.
Yep. Okay.
Well, keep loading.
Okay, so you can't, if you hide in shadows, you're still, so you're moving silently, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a roll for it?
No, I've got to do that, matey.
All right. Oh, do you want the percentile though?
Yeah. What's your percentile?
Move silently 43.
Okay. So the rest of you can hear Catwald thrashing in the grass and the wet. Anyway, moving on. Not very good roll, unfortunately, 94. Okay, so next round. Unless, Thorin, you've got another bow.
I have one shot left, yep.
Right.
+1/+2. So the armor class 6.
Not quite. That arrow goes sailing. You'll never be able to pick up those two arrows because they're somewhere out there in the swamp.
They're out there.
But that one gets a lot closer. Okay, next round. Megan, you're in the front, so you can roll the initiative dice. Before that happens, is anyone casting spells this next round?
Well, this is when my sleep will
Okay.
shoot
I'm
off.
still just
is when
holding
it
my
comes
spell,
into
waiting
range.
to.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
going to shoulder my bow and draw my sword and shield and get ready to attempt to flank said monster when it hits the...
Rightio. Ongen, are you doing anything?
No, I'm just gonna hunker down and prepare for the worst.
Okay. Rightio. Megan, initiative roll, please.
Alright.
Beat a 2. Come on, that's easy. And here's the one. Oh, simultaneous. Okay, now had this troll been wielding a two-handed sword, all those small weapons would have been fantastic. Unfortunately, the spell. How long does the spell take to cast?
Tangle is. Oh man, I don't have it.
Tangle's 3 segments.
Sleep is 1 segment.
Okay, so you got a 1, and the entangle comes in on 8 on the next round. Health.
If they were preparing to cast these spells from last round, were they still so slow this round?
If they'd started, technically, if they'd started casting last round, that really needed to be cast that round. How the game goes, but they're just holding it, so they're waiting to be triggered, and then they cast the spell because you can't cast it and hold it and have the effect later.
It is kind of weird when the creature's currently sprinting towards you. That's just how the system works.
That's just how it is, unfortunately. It's one of those weird things about first edition. So we go missile fire first if anyone's doing it.
Nope.
Anyone capable of doing spells right now on a 2? No. Then we do movement. Boom, boom, boom. So it will stop at the first thing it encounters. Megan?
We're going to just plow straight through.
Yeah, no, it's going to attack. And okay, so you guys all charge in. That's all cool.
I was already there. I made the fighter line, if you remember. Last time I just forgot to move my icon.
No, that's all cool. So you guys are there. The others are getting ready to do their thing. So natural weapons first. So I'm going to go for a claw on Thor, a claw on Hyam, and a bite on Megan. Claw on Thorin. That is a hit. Claw on Hyam. God, I think that's very close. Sorry. That's the other thing. Where they put all their tables is really weird.
Do they not just give you the THACO?
No. You gotta fumble around for it. Okay.
Looks like my armor class is 4.
Well, if it's THACO is 16, then you are hit.
So that hits an armor class 1.
I do believe the phrase for that one is Jesus.
Gog, just one thing. You are a lot closer to the ley lines, just so you know.
Okay, good.
And it's just an ability thing. So that hits you, and then the bite, Megan, you get. Oh, what? No, wrong thing. Megan, would look like I had a real thing against him. You get missed. Oh, what's your armor class?
I have no idea.
What's your armor?
That hits an armor class 6.
I know he's got a shield.
I've written 5 here because I've got a +1 on both of them, on both my leather armor and wooden shield.
Okay, so The leather armor is worth 3 and the shield is worth 2, so 5. Yep.
Cool. So you actually get missed. So I can't deal 2 to 12 points of damage to you. So it's 1d4 plus 4. Interesting. Okay, so Thorin.
Wait a minute, I was ready to strike at him as soon as he got into range. Does that not mean?
Yeah, that was from last round. You lose any held actions after a round ends.
Yeah, because it's simultaneous.
This round, it's all natural goes before our weaponry.
Wait, what? When you ready yourself to strike as soon as it gets into range, you somehow forget about. Oh yeah, I was
No,
ready.
no, you don't. No.
It just moves quicker than you expected.
I'll look for now. We'll leave it as it is. But I'll look at the combat rules. But I'm pretty sure that is how it is.
Well, I thought this was simultaneous. That's why.
It's got a
He's
speed
talking
of
about
1.
having held it. He's talking about having held it from last round, which is the problem.
Okay.
The issue is
See,
that
when
in first
you-
edition,
the thing
there is
is-
no such thing as holding in between rounds. It's all
No. There's the only thing that you can do in between rounds is cast spells, or turn undead, or keep the undead turn, I should say.
Right.
You both take 5 points of
I have
damage.
just activated my my earth armor thing last round.
Yeah, easy. You can do it right now. It's just a thing you activate. Boom. So roll 2d3. And that's how many points you got. 5. Okay, so you guys, all of a sudden you see a whole lot of the dirt just suddenly climb up the Golg on the outside, and he's sort of covered in this dirt and this little chunks of clay that seem to just slightly orbit off the surface of him. He sort of just strides. He drops a little bit of the dirt as he strides on, but it still keeps on building up.
Fuck, man.
Okay,
This day keeps
gentlemen.
getting weirder.
Yeah, way you go. You guys attack.
Right.
My turn.
Damage from us. Oh, for us, I should say.
5 each.
Oh.
5 for Thorin, 5 for Haim from the claw.
Ah, okay. So that's my stuff. The dirt goes flying then, basically. Since I actually did this last round, seeing as I didn't really know the combat rules.
That's cool. Yeah. Now, if you want to try to call that up again, you have to either not attack or not move.
Okay.
But you can call it up every round you want to. So you can call it up right now if you want to.
So I can call it up and attack.
Yep. Roll your dice to see how much you get.
How many times can I use it a day?
Your endurance. Your constitution, sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Cool. I can use it 17 times a day.
All right.
Oh, yeah. In that case, more dirt comes up, please, and I'll have a
Okay.
swipe.
Well, you go 2d3 just to see how much there is. It might only be 2, but you know, it's all 5 again.
Any
Okay,
points
so
for attacking
he
in the flank?
claws it. No. The advantage is with the shield people in this game, not with flanking. The only thing you get is a back attack. If you had a shield, depending on the size, you get to defend against 1 or 2 targets. If you had a large shield, you can defend against 3 targets. That's all that you get for this about flanking. The only thing you get is back attacks or back stabs. So you see Haim there regrow his dirt, and you guys are swinging to attack it, I guess.
I will hit an armor class 0.
Yes, you do.
Fuck.
And you'll need to be doing some sensational damage.
I'm gonna go for a backstab as well.
Unfortunately, Haim swings and misses. And Megan. And
I don't really know what I've got, so I'll
Just roll the
I thought you had a battle axe.
I did have a battle axe.
Yeah.
I had a +1 battle axe and a +2 to hit, but I think I'd still miss.
What's that? +1, +2, 14. And what about your strength bonuses?
What strength are you at? And 18.
18, 19 to 1. 18, 91.
Right, so that's 2, 13.
No, well, I've already added it. It's a plus 1 battle axe and a plus 2 to hit.
2 plus
Oh,
3,
yeah.
so 14.
14.
So that
What
hit
does
an
that
armor
hit?
class 4.
You hit an armor class 4. That's enough to hit this thing. Damage, please.
What was it? The D8 arrow.
D8. Oh, hang on, it's large. Hang on, it's above man-sized. So
I think it's still a D8.
I think it's still a D8 on that particular weapon, but better check.
Just remember that, guys, too.
Yeah.
When you do damage, check that, because this is a large creature. You'll do possibly a different damage dice.
I don't do damage off of magic bonuses, do I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Plus whatever to hit and plus whatever to damage.
1d8 plus
3.
6,
Oh,
I
no.
believe so.
Oh, 6. Okay, cool.
His is like a ridiculous strength value.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a 5. I've got it written here.
Cool. Yep, so it's plus 6 total.
Yeah.
Does anyone know how you make the roll button work on your weapons in the character sheet?
You just
It's always
you
asking
should
me
be
for
able
modifiers
to-
when
I think you have to select your character first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to.
So you can just
Sorry,
select your
I was
figurine.
just testing it now.
Oh, damn it, I've just opened Megan's bloody character sheet. I'm like, what the? I don't have that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you
I was,
have to
I
go.
was just
I'll change
testing
that.
the buttons. But,
Yeah, that's all cool. Okay.
I've got my guy selected, but it's still not.
Oh crap! Sorry, I did the wrong damage. I'm using a broadsword, not a bloody longsword.
Okay. What's your damage?
Ah, it will teach me. What is the damage of a longsword?
1d6 plus 1.
1d6 plus 1.
Oh, that's only on small and medium. I can't remember what it's on.
Yeah, where are we? Sword, broad, 2 to 7, 1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
And it's 2d4 against small.
Okay.
That'll teach me. Right, so 1d6 plus 1 plus 3 minus 2. Hang on, shit. 3 strength. 1 magic, so that's 4 minus 2, so 1d6 plus 3 total.
Okay.
That is what I hit it for.
Okay. Right. Cool. Okay, guys. Then we go down to a 1. I believe that, Reth, that's your turn.
Yep. Woody Bookie, go to sleep.
Okay. And up to what HD can you affect?
4 plus 4.
You see the magic wash over the creature and fade away.
And sleep.
No,
And
so
sleep.
Ah.
Crap.
One of these days.
Yep.
Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, so
Let my
health
dagger.
there going blugga 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 as we go into the next round.
I
So
wanna cast
you're
a
automatically
spell.
on an 8 health, okay?
Okay.
And Hayam, is there any spell casting apart from our health today, this round?
Yes, I'm casting a spell. Stab it a lot.
Yes, cool. Freth or Ongun, are you casting any spells?
What's already being cast?
A sleep spell, and you know that Helt is actually casting a entangle. This thing looks very strong though.
I'll also cast Entangle, I think.
Okay, rightio. So Hayam, if you roll initiative for your team, and beat a 6. Not quite. So 10, 9, 8.
Okay. I think you just have to roll
A save
a
versus
save, I think.
a save
Okay.
versus spell.
Save versus spell. Just looking up its hit die. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. 1 over. So it is free to do another attack round on you guys. Thorin? Ooh.
So you saved? Is that what
Or
you're
is it
saying?
over?
Yep, it's saved.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've just got 50% movement reduction.
Yep, no, that's okay. And it got under its deck, so it hasn't, with that critical fumble, it hasn't done much except just missed you very badly, Thorin.
Yep.
Hi, what's your armor class?
4.
4? Because that hits an armor class 6, so it misses you. And Egan, it definitely hits you this time. And it does to you, Megan, 7 points of damage. So you have a large bite on your left shoulder as its teeth have pierced through your armor, where there's holes or something, or through the neck piece where it's not that protected, and taking a bit of a chunk out of you, sir. Then we get down to 5, 4 melee, missile fire. Spells, if anyone can cast them on a 4. Then we go movement. Breath, what are you doing on your movement on a 4?
What's our movement reduced to by the swamp?
A quarter. So also Tatwold.
Oh.
Yo.
And 1, 2. You. I need to roll because you would be ready in position. Unfortunately, there's a large entanglement around the creature. So that's going to make getting to it really hard. So,
anyway.
So it would all be like, because I'm assuming the Druid wouldn't want to get his own men in there.
Right, I'm gonna try weave my way through anyway.
Okay. So, what's your move silently?
I think it was 43. Yeah, 43.
Okay, there will be a bit of a penalty as you're trying to move through. Unfortunately, you do make a bit too much noise, but you do get the back attack, but not the surprise back attack.
Okay.
So it is caught up in the morass of the entangle. You're sort of climbing over it, and you can still try to have a back attack if you wish.
Yeah.
But it knows you're there because it sort of looks around. But it's partially entangled, so it can't move around.
That's cool.
Yep.
I'm just going to use my 2 daggers.
Okay. -2, -4. What's your dex? What's your bonus to hit with a missile weapon?
My dex is 18, so...
+3, I do believe.
+3. Okay, so that's a 0 on the first attack and a -1 on the second.
Okay.
And then you add 2 to that, so a +2 on the first attack and a +1 on the second because it's a back attack.
So I'm rolling 2d20.
Yep. And hang on, sorry, it is partially thing, so that's another. I'm just trying to add up all the bits. So that's another.
Wouldn't matter. He's going to miss you either way.
How?
Those are bad rolls.
Yeah.
7 + 2 + 2 is 11. So no, not going to be there. Okay. Well, good, but that's where you are. Okay, and we go on a 1 Ongen when you're
No.
free.
We're still stabbing. We're still stabbing.
4.
Steve.
Stabby people.
We
Yep.
can still swing.
Movement as well, Steve. So quarter of 30 is 7, so I can literally move 1 step.
Or if you're walking, if you're going to run, you can move a lot faster.
Is that double movement or is that triple?
It's 4 times if you're running.
Oh.
So you could quite easily get in here.
Yeah, but that means it can have a swing at me.
Yeah, but it is entangled, and Ongen's about to lay another entangle.
Yeah. Can you take a 5-foot move in the swamp?
Yes, but if you don't know what's under your feet, you might misstep.
Right, I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah. True. Fine. I'll move in.
Okay, now.
Like I say, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, Torin and Hyam, your turn to attack it.
8 more points of damage to it. A palpable hit.
Oh, Hyam, beautiful.
What's the great sword damage versus large?
2d6. Oh no, 3d6 I think.
3d6 if it's a two-handed.
Oh no, it was a bastard, wasn't it?
And I've got a
great.
great sword also. I am a walking arms factory.
Yep, and
Holy
don't forget to add your strength on top of that.
Is it strength or strength and a half?
Bonus? Is it strength and a
No,
half or
strength.
two-handed?
Just strength.
Sword,
Just strength.
two-handed, 3 to 18, 3d6.
Yep, plus your strength.
And your
bonus.
strength is 18 bar 00, isn't it?
Yep.
Plus 6 more. This gon' hurt.
14, a definite slice in the face. You open a large chunk of its top left torso. You can see the gore inside, and you can already see a tiny partial part of that wound healing.
And it's not happy.
Oh, it's not happy with Hyam. No, it's changing focus. Way you go, Reth, because
Well, I did it at 8 points, so that's not going to make it helpful either.
No, so it actually changes its. Oh God, I got the wrong thing.
It's got to look either one way or the other.
Yeah, it's moving here, which technically puts both Reth and Tatwold in its rear.
I attacked him, though.
You yep.
Yeah, I gathered it missed.
So Reth is the last one to do anything if he's attacking it.
Can I attack it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Stabby,
With
stabby.
a +2 and +2, +4 all up because it's partially held as well as the back attack.
And then +1 from my
For the
dagger
magic.
and +1 from my strength.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. If you use your strength, that's a
No,
fighter
that's
ability.
No,
That's
it's
an
as
18.
though it was a regular 18 string.
Oh, 18? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
That's
Otherwise, it would be
Yeah.
plus a bit more.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was about to say, because otherwise he would be destroying things.
Yeah.
So a 13 will hit an AC 7.
Not quite there.
Wow. It's a wizard at that level.
Go
Still-
militant wizard. Yeah, I was about to say, go militant wizard.
Okay, Ongun, you're the last to go
Yep.
in the round.
Just cast it. Yep. Did I cast Entangle already?
No, this will be your entangle.
Yeah, no. Just I'm entangling.
Yep, just entangling it, more hopefully adding to what health did. So, does it save? Because it's got a penalty on this. Yes, it does. The only one of the few numbers that will make it save. So that's okay. It's reduced by another 50% movement. So we'll just say that it's a double entangle, but it is going to get out probably very soon. So we'll go for the next round of initiative. Anyone casting spells?
Yeah, I'm going to cast the Summon Insects.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Mozzies.
You can, but you know, it's all good.
Blood.
No, they can do some damage.
I mean, it doesn't say that there's any reason they won't. It just says it does 2 hit points of damage, and it means the creature can't attack while the spell's active.
Yeah,
Basically,
No,
can't do anything but fend off the bugs. So
bugs. It's a really good attack, especially if someone's entangled.
What's the weather currently doing?
Sorry,
What's the weather currently doing?
it's relatively clear.
Okay.
It
And
takes
while I'm-
ages to call lightning anyway.
Yeah, it does.
before I start the spell, I'm going to call out. There's some oil in my backpack. Whoever's got it.
Rightio, finally we get to the oil. Awesome. The one thing trolls will definitely be scared of. Okay, so
Well, I
We
was the
go
other strong
to-
person, so I'd be the one holding it. Yay!
No, I was
Okay.
the one holding the backpack.
Oh, were you? Oh, well, there you go.
okay, so who has
You're
returned?
currently
Tatwell, no, you have. Who hasn't had a turn at rolling initiative? Thorin.
Yeah.
Roll a 5, better than 5. Better a 5. Not quite. Okay, Hyam. Here we go. It's all of its attacks. It's just coming for you.
It's not hard enough.
It misses with the first claw, the second
So it
claw.
can't rend. That's the best part. It can't rend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does hit you, I think, with a second claw.
That will be
And
an 18.
bite. It does hit.
Ouch.
Eat mud, bitch.
The first one.
Can I have done that again this round? And does it stack or not?
No, it doesn't stack.
No,
Unfortunately, you only get one. But so next time when you get, I think, rock or water something, you get more dice to throw to use, because you'll be able to go up the tiers and use that particular ability because you've got the base one.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so the first claw, or the claw that hit, does 6, which means it only does 1 to you. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then the next one will do. This is damage that you have to take.
This one's the hurt. 2d6.
8 points of damage. Have you called your armor up this round yet?
No.
And have you moved?
I'm going to on the next turn, on this turn, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you call it up straight away after this. Cool. Roll your 2d3 and whatever your armor is then. 4. Okay. So you guys might be a little bit weirded out by the fact that this guy seems to be replenishing this really weird earth, clay, muddy armory thing.
Too busy fighting this troll.
Right.
Seems perfectly normal to me.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Anyone else casting? Okay, so I guess that's you guys on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Movement, missile, any spell casting?
Melee.
My cast
On a
time's
3.
1 round, so whenever that.
You're on a 2.
So I don't know.
Okay, melee on a 3. Where you go, guys? All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you.
Crit.
Nice. Automatic full damage.
And I need to roll a dex save.
Oh, goody gumdrops. 26.
Oh.
Roll 20.
Don't forget -2 on the dex save.
Oh.
Oh, +2. Sorry, it goes up. No, it goes down. It goes down. 15. What's your dex?
My dex is 16.
Okay, you're lucky. You don't lose your sword or anything horrible like that. Okay, so what's your max damage there, Dave? Hyam?
24.
What?
Yeah, 3d6 plus 6.
What?
I haven't even got any magic items, unlike you bastards, so.
Jesus.
25.
You've got stats and lay magic, so you balance that out.
Yeah. Okay, so with that mighty blow, Dave, it falls to the ground. Sorry, Hyam. It falls to the ground.
Quick,
Boom.
chop its head off and burn it.
Which
No,
way
do
does
not
it fall?
dismember it. Do not dismember it.
It just falls flat
Oh.
towards Hyam. That's all.
Okay.
Just
Now,
burn it.
keep on stabbing it to keep it dead.
That was an overhead swing connecting with its shoulder, sort of finishing up in
And
its
pull
back.
out
coming up
my-
somewhere near the southern part of the groin.
Getting this fire going.
Have you ever seen Rob Roy, the guy at the end of the duel? That's how he goes.
Yeah. Cut in twain. Okay, guys, so you've seen the prowess of Hyam. Not someone to be actually... This might be one of those moments, Hyam, where your normal, quite passive, quiet self is overrode with the more fighter instincts of you. Hreth, you got the oil.
Smug mode roundabout now.
Yeah, currently I'll be standing with one in my hand about to pour it down its pants or something. Oh. Just pour it on it.
Right. And like, anyone else got any oil?
I've got 2 flasks as well.
Okay.
Yeah, there were 2 flasks in my bag.
Okay.
And an entangle to burn.
Yeah, 2 entangles. So I'm just going to say you do enough damage with all. You use the oil, the 4 flasks, and the dry vegetation from the entangle. And
Words, big
good idea, Tatwell. Get out of the entangle. It's going up in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So you all sort of stand there stunned as this thing burns. It smells bloody terrible as it burns.
Get the hell out of here, because everything in the swamp's going to smell this. I'm going to come looking for food.
Yeah.
While it's burning, I'm going to cast a detect magic and scan the area nearby.
Okay.
Wherever the troll came from would be a good
Yeah.
option.
You get, what's your range on your detect magic?
It is. One moment, just write it down. There's my spells. Detect magic is 10 yards path. So 10 yards wide, 30 yards long.
Okay, cool. And you can rotate. I think you can just move slowly in a 360 because I think you've got 10 minutes to do this.
Yeah, it's in the direction I'm facing, and I can turn 60 degrees per round.
Right.
And I get total duration is 1 turn, so 10 rounds.
Okay, so because you were basically facing sort of this way. Damn, wrong thing. When you get to a direction here, you get a faint reading, and you get a faint reading this way.
Okay, I'll point out the spots to Buddy Heim.
Yep. You can't. It's like it's fuzzy. It's not like you cast detect magic and you can get quite a clear sort of grasp of where exactly it is, roughly what the size is, all that sort of stuff. Don't know, Dave. Yeah.
I think Sid uses it all the time.
Oh.
I think it's EM.
What happened?
/EM.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
So you're saying that it's not clear to me?
No. Yeah, it's not clear. It's nearby, but it's fuzzy. It's like there's something sort of filtering or not blocking, but makes it dispersed. That would be the best way. You can get a very clear sort of shape and size and direction and place. This feels like it's been, like, you know, when you see things disintegrate and they sort of move apart, sort of that sort of visualization, if you like.
So it's possibly in pieces.
No, it's not that sort. You'd have distinct pieces. This is one object, but it just feels like it's dispersed somehow.
Okay, well, I'll let the others know that there's something nearby, but I can't get a fix on it.
Yep.
When Heim comes to pick me up,
mm-hmm.
As he picks me up, I'll pop a heal on him for 8.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Rightio, guys. Is there anything else you want to do before you move on?
It looks burnt and crispy.
It looks ashen.
Awesome.
The only thing that's left is some very dark bones.
No, I want to see if we can't slightly detour while still trying to keep our main line and check where it came from. See if it had a lair wherever it stood out of, or.
Right. Okay, so you're moving over that way, or someone else?
I will, but like I say, I'll be using my thing once again to look for any kind of.
Okay. It's pretty easy to see the track, but as you go out past around about 100 yards, because you sighted at about 180 Tatwall, the ground gets very damp, and it obviously was hiding in underwater.
Okay. Nope. Fine. Back we go.
Okay.
Continue on.
Okay, so same sort of marching order-ish?
Yep.
Well, are we heading towards those 2 possible magic traces, or?
Up to you guys.
Well,
because there was magic. There was magic within 30 yards, so.
Okay.
Would that have been roughly in the direction that we were going to find this thing we saw?
No, completely different direction.
Okay, well we'll make an arrow in the swamp first off. One for back the way we came, and one for the way we were heading. And we'll make it out of branches or something, so at least we know where that is, if we can think, and then we'll look around the area for said magic.
Next to that arrow in the ground, Steve, I'll also plant a stick and then attach something
to it or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So you resume back to your marching order?
Well, we're going to look for the magic that's in the area here first.
But yes.
Okay.
Or something similar.
So, okay, so you hire, Helt directs you to where he feels the most concentration is of the two spots. As I said, one is sort of this way and one is sort of this way.
Okay.
Yeah. So the problem is after about 30 yards going this way, what's the range? You said 40, is that right? Or 30?
30.
30. Okay, so after about 20 yards, that way, you notice that the land gets very spongy and you're going to have to be going into water. So whether you want to carry on the next 10 yards to roughly where Halt is pointing is up to you.
Well, would you be able to directly direct me to it exactly from here, do you reckon?
Well,
I
I
didn't have a clear idea of where it was, really. I could try again, but I'm not thinking maybe if we get a bit closer, I could try again. It might help, but...
It's about 10 yards further out, yeah? But it's underwater.
And I've got to say, Ongen, that's a mighty audacious move from a halfling. I don't think you can reach his shoulder.
Jump up and high fives him.
You just jump and like you're going to pot a basketball or something to get that high, I think.
Oh well. I'll go for a quick swim /
Okay, well you can wade. It's not deep, but like you get up to your thighs.
We're all tied together anyway,
so they'll have to be traveling behind you. So and you've only got 100 feet, so pretty much everyone will end up being in the water.
Well, no, we can untie everyone else basically and just let me go out.
Okay.
They can wheel me back in if I'm sinking.
If we catch a fish.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're sinking.
Yeah. Okay, so hopefully someone is holding on to the end of your rope. You proceed out roughly where Halt says stop. It's around there somewhere. You're sort of knee deep. The ground is muddy, you would imagine, because you can see the mud sort of how it welds roils up to the surface after you walk in it. Up to you now to try to work out what you want.
Okay, so it's up to about knee deep. If I sort of move my foot around, like he's still got the spell going, yeah? So if I move my foot around, does he feel it move, or is it 2?
No.
It's not quite that precise a spell, is it?
It normally is quite precise, but for some reason it's not precise to you.
Where are we? I'm going to attempt to sort of dig around with my quarterstaff and see if there's anything big that I can pull out.
Okay. Can you please give me a 46 roll?
No way in hell.
No, might be very good. Yeah, you do sort of see something sort of briefly glint, very dull glint, sort of halfway, like about 6 or 7 inches in the under the surface of the muddy water, and then it sort of goes back into the mud and the silt, as all the mud and silt sort of laying down.
Right, well, at which point I will attempt to sort of, so it's a little glint, is it? Yeah, I'll attempt to fish it out with my hand now. If I've got a fair
Okay,
idea what it was.
you squirm around, you touch some worms and bits and pieces, some lovely stuff, and then finally you get hold of something that's quite hard. You pull it out, and it seems to be a nib. On what you'd put into like a quill, but it's a fashioned metal nib.
Interesting.
And when he pulls it out, the thing is you can see it, Scott. It still gives off this really weird, dispersed magic thing. You can see it right now very plainly. He holds it up. She holds it up.
But it's all sort of a vague cloud of detect, is it?
Well, until you get a closer look. But yeah.
Okay.
Was that it? Standing on the bank here.
I was about to say that was my line. Thank you very much. That's what you're having me dig around for. All right, so I'll head back in. I'll move over to where the other one was that they were fishing around for, and try the same sort of approach.
Okay, where you go.
Was this one in water as well, or?
Yep. You're up to your waist in this one, though, unfortunately.
Okay, great.
And the ground here is very soft because you can feel yourself sinking a couple of inches with every footstep.
Okay, then I will try and minimize my movement as much as possible. I'll lean over, and like I say, as I'm churning around with the quarterstaff, I'm going to attempt to grab it if I see anything move.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 46.
Yep. I'm going to have to ask you for a dex save to see if you can get it.
Okay. Under by 7.
Okay, you pick up a little something. It's quite weird. I actually can't describe it to you because I don't think your character would have encountered these.
Right. Oh well, I'll bring it back to the group and.
Okay, so the Druids and the Wizard, you guys can identify it straight away. It's a small magic item that you place to bind a book, and no one can open it because it will have a secret password sort of thing that you do an incantation over it with, and it will unlatch so that people can have access to a book. So it's like it keeps a book totally bound, totally safe from anyone reading anything in it. So it's been in the swamp, and obviously the paper or the book or whatever it was covering was destroyed.
Yeah.
Righto.
Yeah. So, Halt, you get to look at the other little nib thing, and then it's sort of, if Freth can give me an intelligence check, please, 46. Okay, Freth. Yep. You're aware of this metal. This metal is something that is called lead. And you know it has sort of blocking properties.
Cool. So that's the clasp.
That's the nib. The clasp. I'm not quite sure what. I mean, you have to wash it a little bit. It glints. It's a very, very fine silvery blue. It's not electrum. And basically, everyone can do an intelligence check, but all of you except for the Druids that are pretty heavy penalties. But you can try.
I don't give a shit. It's for binding a book.
What check? What kind of check are we doing?
Intelligence, 4d6.
That's under by 5.
And what about you, Helt?
No, I'm over 5-4.
Okay. Anyone else trying who hasn't tried yet?
I'm just not going to bother because
My stats are no way as impressive as
Megan
morals.
just wants to leave.
I'm under by 1.
Okay. So,
Swamp.
Ongan,
I'm under
I'll send a whisper to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was over by 3. Oh, what am I saying?
Oh, you're over by 3.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Rightio. So no one knows much about it. it's just a different metal. It's a very beautiful metal.
All right. Well, either way, we'll pocket what we found, and we will move on for where the glint further in was.
Yes.
Rightio.
That we saw from the mountain.
Yep.
The original shiny.
Yeah. So you move and you get there shortly, about an hour after what would be lunch, and now sort of you're going to sort of we'll stop there because it's getting a bit late, and we will carry on next week, and you'll be able to investigate the site a lot better. So I'll just stop the broadcast.